Nigga, don't get in front of your mentor and get dementia. I commend you. You had a good 10-year tenure. Nigga, I got 23 on my back and in the center. You remember? I birthed you.
What's going on, y'all? T.S.P. The Slums Project and Quest Legends, the host, of course. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. Just finished watching the battle. This was a classic in my opinion. Salute the TBL. Takeover Battle League. It was a nice back and forth. Both of these guys brought their A game. If you haven't checked it out, you could just look it up. Just type in Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. The battle is right now, as far as views, it's over 800,000 views. So, and they dropped it 2 days ago. Dropped on September 14th. So the battle is doing extremely well. It's buzzing. A lot of people are talking about it. This was a fire battle. First round. This is a brief recap. I'm not breaking down bars or anything. I'm just going to let you know, in my opinion, who I feel like took the battle. So first round, Hitman is up. And Hitman is spazzing. His wordplay is crazy. He's going directly at Mook, speaking about his past, speaking about his accolades, and just basically taking care of business. You know, the crowd was with him. He had a lot of steam. He had a lot of fire. Hitman Holla definitely did his thing in round one. Round one for Mook. Mook came back and he matched that energy with Hitman Holla completely. I mean, bars, wordplay, witty, aggressive, rapping with conviction. Murda Mook just completely went off. My opinion off of first watch, I feel like Murda Mook slightly took that first round. And I feel like his round had more of an impact than what Hitman Holla round had. So round two, I feel like Hitman Holla stepped his game up. I felt like, you know, wordplay was good. Everything was up to par. Had a great round. Mook came up, also had a great round. This is a very close battle. In my opinion, I feel like Hitman Holla did just enough to secure the win in round two. So it was 1-1 going into the third. And Hitman Holla comes out in the third with all these personals. Talking about Murda Mook with domestic violence, beating on his wife, beating on his stepdaughter. He had a whole rape angle about how Mook got expelled from college when he was about to graduate. He's saying that him and some guys gang raped this girl, this white girl, and he had a whole angle on that. He pulled out some paperwork and just was saying a whole bunch of things. I don't know how true this stuff is, but Hitman Holla pulled out some paperwork. It was a well put together round. He threw out some money, some cash, revealed the fact that Murda Mook only paid $950 for rent. And Mook said in his second round that what he paid for rent in New York cost more than where Hitman Holla lives. So speaking about the high rent in New York, yeah, I know all about it. That's where I'm from. Anyway, so that angle it was tough. Hitman Holla had a nice, impactful third round. Mook, he didn't let that discourage him. Brought the heat, brought his A game, and he was fire all around. I'm not gonna lie, man. Of course, the mic was messing up. It was also messing up in round two, but for the most part, it was fire. I salute Murda Mook. I feel like Murda Mook came back. That was a fire round from Hitman Holla. And I feel like Mook got the third round. I got Mook 2-1, winning the first and the third round. And salute to Hitman Holla, man. It was definitely a dope, entertaining battle. They both came to perform. They both came to put it on for the fans, and that's just exactly what they did. The Slums Project. That's my thoughts. I'm out.
But a nigga that yelled out whiskey business, a nigga walked up and said, Mook got a clear head. You're dead. I'm so had me scratching my head the whole night. How y'all bragging on a nigga being sober to a nigga that's been sober his whole life?